Lily Collins inherits a Simon Pegg in this new movie. Simon Pegg and Lily Collins play cat and mouse in Inheritance. Inheritance comes to digital and on demand this weekend after playing on DirecTV since April 23rd. So some of you have already seen this good movie. As I mentioned, it stars Lily Collins, Simon Pegg, Connie Nielsen is also in it, Michael Beach, Chase Crawford, and Patrick Warburton. Inheritance was supposed to make its debut at the Tribeca Film Festival this year, but we already know what's going on with that. So now it's here for our pleasure in our homes, and it's a good film to pay for. I would say this one is worth spending the money, and if you're a big group in the home, then it's well worth it. Lily Collins plays Lauren Monroe. After her father's death, she inherits a measly $1 million from her very wealthy father, who rewarded her brother and mother with a sizable inheritance. However, that's not the end of it. Afterwards, her father's lawyer takes her aside and hands her an envelope left for her in the case of her father's death. In it, she discovers a video which urges her to keep his father's secret forever. Turns out, not only does she inherit $1 million, but a prisoner named Morgan, played by Simon Pegg, who's been locked away in an underground bunker for 30 years in the woods. She keeps the shocking revelation from her mother and brother, but she's unraveling as she learns more about her father's dark secret and why he left that problem to her. The director does something very innovative. At the beginning, he intercuts different scenes that provides backstory for most of the Monroe family and a clue to the finale. The 3-minute sequence informs viewers of Lauren's stance against corrupt big business as a district attorney, her brother's run for Congress, and her father's final moments. The director dispenses with the usual clutter that often weighs down a beginning narrative to introduce the protagonist. Inheritance takes off like a rocket, with an immediate setup into Lauren's nature and personality that will play a role in how she handles this strange inheritance. On the other hand, Simon Pegg's Morgan is a different story when we learn bits and pieces about him and Lauren's father throughout the movie. That is what provides the thrill and intrigue in Inheritance. However, there's one nagging question that plagues the movie. Given Lauren's track record as a district attorney and her rocky relationship with her dad, why would her dad leave her that burden? Morgan actually addresses it as well, but the film never explains it. Her brother William, who's more like her dad, would have been a better choice, although the senior Monroe may not have wanted his son's political career threatened with that kind of knowledge. Perhaps that was a way of punishing her for distancing herself away from him. Who knows? I think that interpretation is going to be left up to the viewer. Pegg and Collins make a great team in this cat and mouse game, with Pegg stealing the show as a manipulator. Simon Pegg, let me just say, is brilliant in this film. This is the first time I think I've ever heard him in an American accent, and he brings this devilish sound to his voice, which is really fun to watch, especially if you've watched Simon Pegg in past movies. We're used to his, I believe it's an English accent. So it's a really good, it's different to see Simon Pegg in this portrayal. For Lily Collins, this is kind of a breakthrough. We've usually seen her as a love interest to another character, but here she owns it along with Simon Pegg. So it's nice to see this young lady, she's not young, she's 31, she looks very, very young, breaking out in this kind of role. And at first you wonder, how does this young-looking woman become a district attorney at such a young age? In the film, later on, there's a revelation that might explain that. There aren't many scenes with Connie Nielsen and Chase Crawford. They only seem to appear to provide additional information, sort of as a way to explain some of the plot holes. So Inheritance is directed by Vaughn Stein. He's used to be an AD, assistant director, and I think he has 3 or 4 films under his belt now. His previous movies are Terminal and Every Breath You Take. I believe Terminal was with Harley Quinn, who's the actress? Margot Robbie. Bad memory here. And so he does a really good job here. The cinematography was beautiful. I actually would have liked to have seen this on the big screen because the imagery is really, really well done. And believe it or not, the scribe, the screenwriter, this is his first produced feature film, so it's first time scribe, by the name of Matthew Kennedy. So he does a really good job here. The ending, I would say a large part of the film is really, really good. The ending, I knew it was going to be tricky to pay off in a satisfying way, all these clever little things they do in the movie. So I wasn't quite as satisfied. I was a little disappointed, but overall, I really enjoyed this film.